Podcast. Welcome to the bin late translated into Arabic and then translated back to Ethiopian podcasts.
Dude, you making me actually want to go make a translated video now. Like
Okay.
my no, like the fucking the vlog that is so well known because of the meme in it, right? Remember that meme?
What are you talking
The
about?
meme
Oh,
I'll
right,
never
yeah.
mention again because I hate it that much. I'm gonna
I
figure
forgot that
out.
was in a vlog.
Yeah, that was in a vlog.
I know.
I'm gonna transcribe that vlog, and now I'm actually gonna go like translate it a bunch just because you fucking said that.
It's a good meme.
Anyways, welcome to Kinslated episode 4. That's right. There was shit. Yep, episode 4. We no breaks.
Episode 4.
Here is my co-host who has been here since episode 3. Gzoom. And
hello.
And we're here to ruin your day.
That's right.
While I drink Diet
You could be
Mountain.
listening to music on your premium Spotify subscription right now. Instead, you decided to listen to this just because you thought, well, I'll listen to this once. I can listen to the music whenever I want.
Right.
True, but you've made the wrong decision.
You made the wrong choice at the wrong time, and now you're sitting on your car trip to Vegas, just listening to this for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Yeah. So how are you? It's been a while since we talked. How are you doing?
I'm fucking fantastic.
Well, that's just fucking great. That's right. I haven't uploaded in 5 months. How's it going? 10 months if you look at my anime channel. Oops. And then about 15 months on my other channel. So yeah, I don't get around often anymore, do I? What have I been doing? I've been doing things, you know. I've been going to conventions more. Like Anime Crossroads, which is like the big anime convention here in Indiana. Was that? Well, there's like a bunch actually. There's that, then there's Akasukan and fucking.
I'm sure, considering that there's 2 in Melbourne.
Yeah, there's a lot in this state for no reason. It's like, hey, you like corn? You like anime? Come to Indiana. If you like the armpit of this nation, there you go. This nation being the United States, to clarify to those viewers not in the United States. Because, holy shit, there's...
to be fair, Indiana, like, not everyone immediately goes, yeah, that's totally a state. States of America don't sound very Western.
Right?
Like Ohio, for example.
Yeah. See, the problem with Indiana is that we pretend we're Southern, like, half the time. Like, half the state pretends to be Southern, and then the other half is just split up between the different, like, parts of the world, or not the world, but the nation. Like, people who are closer to Lake Michigan, they're like, they pretend they're on the west or east coast, which is stupid. It's like, wow, yeah, you have a lake, good job. And then so there's either rednecks, which I live around way too much, or very, very strict Christians, and it's just very uncomfortable half the time.
Those sound like my 2 favorite types of people.
And what about those Vine stars?
Those are also my types of people.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's dead. I mean, what would you call those?
Well, you have been dead, so.
Oh, I mean, you're right. Yeah, I'll always be dead. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I've been developing more musical talents, Like I'm a
Mm.
multi-instrumentalist now. I can play like 5 different instruments. I'm still
Oh
trying to learn
shit!
others. Yeah, I dabble with guitar and bass guitar. I've even written a couple guitar riffs and a bass line. Uh, I want to learn ukulele. I've been doing drums, and I've been learning viola in school since 6th grade. So, and then with that, I can also play violin because it's basically the same fucking instrument.
Right.
And then other people who play those instruments are just triggered right now because they're not the same. They have
No
different
one
strengths.
fucking plays instruments that watches YouTube.
You're right. But I planned on like maybe doing covers of like gaming music and just songs I like in general. I don't know. I thought it'd be a good turn because I'm not funny. So unless I
Right.
come up with a good joke, I'm not gonna do a video. So what have you
Yeah.
been doing on your channel lately? Because I haven't even been paying attention to this website anymore.
I've been playing VR chat and it brought my channel back to life. So basically, all was going pretty poorly. I was getting to the bottom of the barrel of my content. I was starting to mix together videos where I'm not even playing the same game by the end of it because of how just random crap I'm finding in my recording folders. Um, and then T-Finest's friend told me to make a video of me shaving my beard because I was going to shave my beard for the first time. And he was like, record it. And I'm like, okay. So I uploaded that to my main channel.
I noticed
And then the
that.
video after that, I realized that someone told me that VR chat is actually something you can play on desktop mode. So I freaked the fuck out and I started playing. And then sooner or later, I started recording. And I made a video called VR Chat Alex Jones.
Dude, that's
And it
my
now has
favorite.
1,194 views. And my
Dude,
channel is not dead anymore.
that's
Well,
great.
I mean, it's about to be again, but one of them might bang again because they kept banging as well. So the next video was PUBG, got no fucking views, and then the next one was VR chat. Knuckles can never freeze, and it's fucking got 890 fucking views. So that's another
897.
abnormality. And then you can see this next video that like somehow missed the G spot. It's really weird, where it's only got 91 views. And then suddenly, the next one hit the special again somehow and got 456 views.
I think it's your titles.
And all the ones since then have just got. It must be right because I mean that one's emotional breakdowns and vor. Like that's a
That's a
title.
very like, whoa, what's going on in this video kind of title.
And there is the buff Winnie the Pooh, which is not clickbait.
uh,
It's not. There's a model of that in the game.
it's just great.
Oh, VR chat's so good. And then I actually got a headset because my dad had given me like the entire contents of the bank account he'd been keeping for me.
Which all I'm
It's
asking
not a
for
bad
my
idea.
birthday this year is a new computer. I don't care.
Yeah.
And then maybe a new Switch game because they're coming out with some good stuff this year.
I need a new headset. That's why I've saved up enough money that I have $60 despite being like completely bankrupt a month ago.
Hell yeah. Dude, I just bum off of my grandparents.
Yeah, me too. I like straight up just steal my grandfather's money.
Like my grandma was like, "Oh, stop! He needs to stop giving you money." And what's he do? He's like, "All right, here's $20 for this weekend," and then he leans down real close and whispers to me, "And under those things over there is another 40 if you need it." And I'm like, "All right." I've already wasted 40 of it in total. Though I'm supposed to get the 20 back from the person I gave that 20 to, so technically I've still only used 20.
I was spending so much on food a while ago.
Oh yeah.
I'm on a diet now.
I should probably get on a diet. This Diet Mountain Dew that I'm holding in my hand, yes, folks, you too can buy yourself a Diet Mountain Dew at your local grocery mart. Here in...
You'll be just as skinny as Kinslate.
I'm like 290 some pounds. I need to lose this.
Yeah, so I've somehow managed to just like this week, just something hit me and I finally had just enough willpower not to overeat.
Yeah,
And now it sucks. I literally feel like I'm starving to death 24/7. Like the other day, I had a bowl of pasta. I didn't get like the extras of like some more meat that was still there that my mom chose not to put on, like I usually do. And then I didn't eat anything for the rest of the night. And it was like 5 hours later at like 11 o'clock, and I felt like I was like fucking dying from like not eating anything, even though I ate a bowl of pasta 5 hours ago. It's insane. Oh god.
yeah,
Another problem was that I couldn't run because I fucked up my foot.
oh,
I couldn't run for like 2 months.
oh damn,
Well, I could, but it would reverse slowly the healing.
yeah.
It was pretty gay.
I've been sick for almost 2 weeks now. I'm like at the tail end of it. All I got's like this cough now, and that nose thing I just did, called breathing in. Uh, yeah, breathing's just a really big disease going around lately. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
It's getting
Another problem with breathing is that black people invented it and it's cultural appropriation.
oh
So
my god.
yeah, I think we should definitely all stop breathing pretty soon.
I mean, yeah. I mean, have you noticed the sound pollution we're getting? That should help stop the breathing pretty soon.
Yeah.
All them kids with their it's not dubstep anymore. It's urban
No, I'm very
urban
glad
rap.
they left that. Yeah, I never knew what other people think about my taste in music, but eventually people kind of like coerced out of me like, hey, what do you listen to? And people fucking like it. Josh A is a fantastic artist
Yeah.
because it's kind of rap, but it's kind of not actually rap, and it's going away from it, and it's just really good, and it is a lot less about I fucked your bitch, faggot, ha money.
Haha.
A lot more deep than that.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I've always said. Like, people will always be like, "Oh, I hate rap because it's just this and this," and I'm like, "Yeah, but not
yeah,
all
so go
rap is
find a
like
creator
that.
that isn't like that. Yeah, go find like I
Like,
remember there was actually
it
a
takes talent
lyric.
to have an actual song, not to mumble about getting that pussy."
Yeah.
Back about like music taste, like I don't know if anyone knows what kind of music I listen to, because like the only person who knows is uh the one of the people in my band, right? Because we're
Right.
like, all right, we're gonna put together a list of songs we may want to cover or whatever, and I put out my list, and they're just like, dude, your music taste is shit, and I'm like, oh, okay.
No.
I looked through it, and I'm like, I mean, I know none of it's like fucking heavy metal like you listen to, and I know it's not rap like this boy listens to, but still good stuff. I'm sure. I think.
I love my YouTube playlist because if I were to show it to anyone, depending on what happened to be the first song they clicked on, they'd either think I have an amazing taste in music, or they'd be like dying laughing
Send me the
because they wouldn't
playlist.
realize that I genuinely have meme music on my playlist that I genuinely listen to.
Oh yeah, me
I
too.
usually skip it, but I have the entire Pink Season album. I have
Yep.
fucking I have I have a video which is an animated like music clip called Keemstar Finds a Nigger in the Woods.
No. I think I've seen that.
It's fucking great.
Like, okay, I have meme music, but
I
it's not that kind of meme music. It's like actual songs from like before internet memes that just became memes, you know, like Ocean Man.
oh
Like I have that song in my playlist that I actually listen to and enjoy. Or I actually have a lot of the like Initial D soundtrack.
yeah.
Cause goddamn was okay. If you knew me when I was 10 years old on YouTube, man, what video did I watch once a day? Night of Fire Pokemon music video. It's like Palkia versus Dialga versus Arceus versus Darkrai battle, and I'm like, yeah. And I never watched Pokemon either. I was just like, man, this music video is cool. Oh, and the other one was Until the End by Breaking Benjamin, which is the same music video, just edited differently to fit with the song. God, was I such a great kid when I was 10 years old.
That kind of reminds me of a tweet I made the other day about the hashtag 2012 versus 2018.
I've barely been paying attention to Twitter, okay? Except when I tweet.
I've been paying enough less that I can actually do stuff with my life, which is a good plus. Yeah, I tweeted saying, "Let me tell you something about me when it was 2012. He was a 11-year-old with about 5 friends who was fat, useless at everything, and ugly as fuck. So let's just leave him be. Hashtag 2012 versus 2018." That's true. Stand by that.
Yeah, you know, I was kind of in the same position. Like, okay, so let's think about this, okay? For me, so instead of me tweeting this is just gonna be me saying it. Picture me.
Well,
What?
You're meant to put a picture of yourself then and a picture of yourself now, but I was just like, no.
Yeah, no,
also,
I'm not
take
gonna
me
do
like
that either.
fucking 20 minutes to find me a picture.
It would take me never to find a picture of me because I do not want to go that far back and find the thumbnail of me sitting there. Oh no. Oh, that video was so bad and it had the most views and then I deleted it because it was so bad because all it got was negative comments and dislikes. But it had the most views. Which is sad. But, okay. So, we picture me. 2012, right? I'm like, yeah. Mom, can I have a YouTube account? She goes, well, why would you need that? And I'm like, so I can subscribe to my favorite channels. And so she does. She goes on Google and I make the email address and it's still the same email address I used today and it's still the same channel as it's been the whole time, Kinslate HQ, except it's gone through a number of changes. It was originally KOA Fan 364, which if anyone knows what that stands for, good for you. If you don't, good, don't look into it. So I think the first channel I ever subscribed to was like Smosh, I think. And then from there it was like a bunch of like shitty small channels that just did stupid videos about like Smash Brothers or something. And then I was like, hey, my new laptop has a webcam. Wouldn't it be great to make my own YouTube videos? All of those videos have been privatized, not deleted, but privatized. But I really feel like I should just delete them. There's nothing of value to them other than me singing songs and pointing my camera at a TV screen for 20 minutes. Man, those were the days. And then I think 2015 I got like an actual like recorder so I could actually record my console games. And that worked out well.
Yeah.
I think. What I'm going to need you to do, I'm going to need you to talk for like 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Because my laptop is dying and I need to go get the charger. So, I'm not going to leave until I hear you start blabbering. Talk about boobs or something.
Alright. I fucking love boobs, dude. Let me tell you, that's the right topic, because I could probably talk about boobs forever. More importantly, there's not much I'm gonna say that will be groundbreaking, so there's no loss in it possibly just being an actual conversation with the other podcast member, which would be a much better idea.
I could have definitely spoken about something, but I don't want to waste my topics, you know. But let me tell you about what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing a school bag with a school shirt on it, um, and it's on a bed. I can see a empty
Fucking tube of sun lotion. I need some more because this country doesn't have a proper ozone layer because we burnt it. Um, and there's also my wallet. My wallet has a um a Mikey, which is the like credit card type thing that lets you like tap onto trains and stuff, so that you don't have to use the old train ticket system. Um, I've got a insert my fucking town youth card discount card.
The
Uh, it lets me get 10% off McDonald's, which I don't use, but I really should. And
Are you
then,
talking about the contents of your wallet?
yeah,
Okay.
if we could still go on the topic of music for a second,
I'm perfectly fine with that.
I do have a personal anecdote, which is something I tell too often a lot of the time. I feel like that's the only time when I annoy myself with how self-absorbed I might be. Anyway, so there's this kid. We'll call him,
Jimmy.
yeah, Jimmy Fallon.
Eh,
And Jimmy Fallon, he is this Asian kid at my school, known for some time, and Jimmy Fallon is in my VisCom class, obviously.
Of course.
And Jimmy Fallon, he's an interesting character. But anyway, we were talking about music because obviously we all listen to music in VisCom class because we have teachers that aren't similar to the antics of certain Holocaust causing parties. I'm saying that they're not Nazis, like a lot of teachers are. So we're able to use our earbuds, and we'll call this other guy Chase. So Chase and Jimmy Fallon always listen to music, and I sometimes listen to music in that class. And I tell Jimmy Fallon about Josh A, and the day went on. I didn't think much of it, and then like the weekend passed, and then on Monday, I'm just sitting in the class, and my good friend Jimmy Fallon just he just names a bunch of Josh A songs, and I look at him like, why are you naming Josh A songs? How do you know Josh A? I'd forgotten I told him that, but he said he fucking loved them, and that was a good experience for me because like every time I show people Josh A, I'm like, are they gonna like it? Was the last person a fluke? But a lot of the time they're all like, dude, that's fucking good music, dude.
Yeah. With how much you're talking about this artist, I might have to check him out myself.
he's pretty good. Give him two chances though. Some of his songs, they're not hit or miss, but some of them are.
Oh, don't worry. I
Different mood.
listen to artists that like 90% of their songs I don't like, but then I like this one album, or I like
Oh yeah.
I like
No, I know what you mean.
these few songs. Like Ween.
And-
I like 3 of
And
their albums.
really go back if you want to get a different perspective, because like his latest album, there was one song that wasn't depressing.
Oof.
There was one song that wasn't depressing.
I mean, I'm fine with
That's the
depressing, but
Yeah, but I know, but all the other ones are not sort of. They're also like all kind of internet culture-ish as well. And well, not this new album. Obviously, the depressing stuff was just really quite real. But there was this in his latest album. There's this song called "Empty Bottles," and it features a YouTuber that I also enjoy who
Sky
makes
does
music
Minecraft?
called Bionic Pig.
That was close.
And dude, Empty Bottles will make you cry every time. It's really good music,
There is
but I
only a
can't listen to it
handful.
because I don't want to bring myself down. I pretty much cry every time, and trust me, if you've lost a loved one, anyone listening to this song is sure to make you cry because I haven't, and it's about that, and it still makes me cry.
There's only like a handful of songs that have ever made me cry. And the only reason they've made me cry is because of sentimental value, not because of what the song is about. Well, maybe one song, but like
It makes me cry because I am really invested in Josh A.
yeah,
So yeah, it makes me
like
upset as well. I don't know, and oh, dude, it's an example of something that is amazing, but too painful on your soul to listen to often.
who said I had a fucking soul?
Well, no, for me, because I don't like to listen to super sad music all the time. I just like to use it to kind of empathize with me, and then I'll listen to good music again. But not good music, sorry, happy music. And I've not been sad much recently, so it's hard to listen to that when it's just gonna bring my mood down. Because I like to be happy a lot.
Yeah.
I try to. I'm succeeding at the moment, but you never know when shit's gonna slip back down.
Yeah. Like I've always been in a rut. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm not depressed, but
Right.
I just get like kind of down every once in a while.
Yeah.
So when I described how it is, someone's like, "Oh, you have depression," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like I don't think I do. Like, yes, I'll be depressed, but I don't think I have depression." Like, like right now, I feel a
you
little
heard of
down.
melancholy?
What?
Have you heard of melancholy?
Yeah,
love how
that's
it
probably more like
describes
what I
things a lot.
am.
Yeah.
But when I just try to
get that
describe it,
feeling
someone's just like,
all
"Oh,
the
you're
time.
depressed."
I used to get that feeling all the time, and it was rough. I was like, dude, I feel really sad. I don't really know why. And then eventually, it was hard to do it at the time because usually when you are suddenly sad for no reason, you don't see yourself. Because I get super deep in thought, and I just fuck myself up. I just imagine that there is no way I can ever, for a long, steadily be happy if it just keeps happening. But eventually, I got to the point where, dude, I've just been going so well. Like, it's to the point where I was actually able to, even in those lost moments, remember how quickly I get over it every time. Because it's like 1 hour.
I think the longest I've ever been like that is probably, I don't know, a couple days. And that was like right after a significant event happened or whatever. I don't like getting into details about that for the reason that it'll put me into a rut again for a day or something.
Yeah.
But like I got real down, and then I was just kind of like that for a bit, and I was real hissy to someone once, and then I felt bad the next day, and I literally hugged them for an hour.
Jesus.
So I was like, "I'm so sorry for snapping at you," because one of my fears is being alone, and I don't want to lose friends anymore. Because I was that kid who, literally, when I moved to the town I currently live in, I had one friend every single year of school,
Right.
and that was it. And not even my first year. My first year, I didn't really have a friend. I just kind of talked to a couple people every once in a while, which was second grade.
Yeah.
And then third grade, I got real close with this one kid, but then he moved back to where he was from, and I'm like, great. Fourth grade, I hung out with my fucking bullies. God, I was so smart when I was 10, wasn't I? Let's go hang out with my bullies. Let's go make a YouTube channel. God, everything was such a smart idea when I was young. And then put in practice was terrible. Okay.
I'm not afraid of being alone anymore. I used to be, but I don't run out of people anymore, and even if I did, I think I could cope with it. Because I just, at the end of the day, I just get back to where I started. Like I mentioned just earlier, I only had like 5 friends, and that was kind of shitty. And then I went to high school, and then I became like the class clown, and I was being funny, and people actually found me funny because I didn't have this awful reputation. And it was like, holy shit, I can be not lonely.
Yeah, like,
But now I never feel like I'm gonna run out of people, because after that I got into those points where, when you're like in 2 friend groups and you like,
oh yeah.
yeah, shit like that. I've seen it fucking all, and I'm now just able to, I don't know, my outlook on life is so like impenetrable that I could have like no friends, and then I'd just be able to focus on myself, but that never happens anyway.
I don't like all my friends, like the main friend group that I'm in right now, like they've all been friends since elementary school or whatever.
Right.
And I'm just kind of there, which which gets me thinking, and then I get sad about it because it's like, haha, if they have a choice to hang out with me or someone else, they're gonna choose the other person because they've known them longer and blah blah blah, which I'm pretty sure is actually the case now that I think about it. But it's like, I think about that, and I've never had a friendship last longer than a year. This friend group I'm in has been going on, I think, over a year by this point. So, I guess I could say I finally solidified some sort of friendship, but because of the town I live in, because of the kids that go to this shitty school, I was never able to find myself, and I was never able to interact with anyone. Because they would think, oh, that's the whatever kid. They like, you remember the cheese touch from Die of a Wimpy Kid?
Yeah.
They had something called the Aiden touch at my school.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they thought I was that gross for just being fat.
Really?
Yes. These kids were just 10 times greater than anything in the world. And of course, the fat jokes got really dull after like a year, because they would come up with something new every month or so. It's like, oh man, you're really getting to me, and now it's just, haha, you're fat, and I'm like, yes I am. Thank you for pointing that out. And actually, now that I've gotten taller, it's actually like more spread out, so I don't actually look fat anymore. I just look big.
Yeah.
I'm big boned, Mama. Mamacita, come here and touch on these big bones. I mean, I guess to get more in depth with the friends thing, I mean, so, of course, first day of high school, I was really scared, right? Because it's like, man, what is high school? Like, how is it just like in High School Musical? God, I wish Zac Efron was my class president. No, I think what I went into it was just, I'm a lower classman. No one stuffs kids in trash cans anymore. No one does this or that. It's all cyber now. I don't care. So, being the edgy kid that I am, on the bus ride to the high school, I listened to the song "Some Days Gone" by the All American Rejects.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I was like, man, this is edgy, while I look out a window pretending it's a music video. God, I'm still such a dramatic. Jesus Christ. Why aren't I in theater? That's where I should be right now. But
yeah, my mom always told me I should join the drama class, and I'm like, I don't have the enthusiasm.
yeah, me neither.
I could never.
And I'm also scared about
humor
memorizing
little
shit.
games.
But, like, I went into the building and I'm like, holy shit, this place is huge. Cause all the schools that I've went to so far, they're just big in length, not height. Cause my high school is 2 floors. I've never had a 2-floor school before. But luckily, my first year, most of my classes were on the second floor, so I just had to go up the stairs like once or twice a day. Or 3 times if you count lunch. So it wasn't really a big deal for me then. But then my sophomore year, my classes were all over the place, so I was going up and down the stairs. I'm surprised I didn't lose weight. That made me sad. I also want to point out, it's my junior year now, right? This is the longest I've ever been in one school building. I've never spent more than 2 years in the same school building.
Huh.
Like, kindergarten was in one building, then first grade was in another. Then I moved to a new town. Second and third grade I spent at the elementary school up the road. Then fourth grade I spent at the elementary school across town because they were like, hey, here's a new elementary school. Let's just take kids from the farthest school possible and go to it.
Let's just take kids.
Yeah, just leave it there. So I was just there for that 1 year. And how my school system works is that we have this thing called intermediate school, which is between elementary and middle school. And so that was 5th and 6th grade. And then middle school was 7th and 8th grade. And now I'm in high school. And I'm on my 3rd year. And it's... like, it feels weird, but at the same time, time is going by faster, so it feels like I'm only on my 2nd year. And also,
Right.
all the teachers are, like, fucking cool. Like, oh my god. Like, I still talk to my freshman English teacher all the time because he likes, like, comic book movies and Tim Burton shit. Good Tim Burton, though. Not Dark Shadows. And Alice in Wonderland. We don't talk about those movies. Well, okay, I can't... I guilty pleasure, I do kind of like the live-action Alice in Wonderland. A lot of people I know hate that, and I think I like it just because I really wanted to see it live-action. New Smash, Boom Boom Nut, there.
Boom boom nut.
Yeah. Right, that's how it sounds when you masturbate, like boom boom nut, boom
That's
boom
right.
nut, like We Will Rock You, right?
Yeah.
That's case any of y'all were wondering who don't masturbate or are a lady, that's how it works. Just boom boom nut, just fucking smack the shit out of it.
Yeah.
That's
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Trust me, kids who are 12 and curious. That's all. You just punch yourself as hard as you can in the nuts, and then you're good.
Punch yourself in the fucking dick, dude.
Just as hard as you can. Just. Ow! Fuck!
right.
That actually hurt. I didn't
No,
punch
please
my
don't
nuts. I
kiss
punched
each
my
other.
hand. Okay. All right.
What were we actually talking about before you made that brilliant joke about We Will Rock You?
I was like. I was gonna just mention the Nintendo Direct, like, oh man, new games, and
Yeah, what the fuck is Nintendo Direct?
Nintendo Direct is the
I know about the cardboard thing where everyone's like, yeah, it's $60 for a piece of
Nintendo
cardboard.
Direct is like so there was this thing called Nintendo Power Magazine, right? It's
Okay.
basically the magazine, but a video on YouTube now instead. And also it tells you about upcoming games, not games that just came out. And it's like directly from the creators, like the new president. Like it used to be Satoru Iwata who did them, but now that he's dead, it's the new president who's talking. And they just tell you about like the upcoming games and updates and whatever. With this new one, that they showed trailers, some gameplay footage, some interviews with the creators of these games.
So it's like a news channel for Nintendo?
I mean, no, and it's not a channel. It's just a type of video they put out like once or twice a month.
Huh.
And
That is pretty cool.
yeah, I usually don't watch them, but everyone was making a big deal about this one, so I decided to watch it. And yeah, that was cool. And I did not know that they were still gonna put out 3DS games. But apparently they are. They're gonna remake Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS.
I still never finished playing.
What else was there? I think they're making a new WarioWare game for the 3DS.
Oh shit.
WarioWare is fun. I think the only one I own though is Game and Wario on the Wii U. But I've played other ones. Let's see. I don't think anything else of note was coming to the 3DS. At least to me, nothing that sticks out. And then of course everything else was Switch related, like Detective Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
God, Pikachu should not have a human voice coming out of him.
Yeah.
Unless it's Pika-Pee! Pikachu! Yep, that's
I
how
was editing a VR chat video, and there's a part where there's this little like 6-year-old looking cat girl, and my friend Dinky, whose avatar is a U.S. military
Oh no.
soldier with a Jack Daniels bottle,
No.
he gives the little cat girl some Jack Daniels. And it's the cat girl's making like, what's the noise they make in anime when they're drinking?
Oh, when they're drinking? I don't know. Glug, glug, glug.
No, not glug. It's like, I guess chew, kinda. I don't know. Anyway, there's a part where you think she like moans sexually, but it's actually just the Pikachu role playing right next to her, going Pika-Bee.
No. That's not good.
And it all happened in a Persona 5 cafe. Fuck, I love you.
I need a new computer faster. Let's see. They're also porting Dark Souls to the Switch. Undertale, I believe.
Oh, good.
They announced a new RPG by Square Enix. Octa something.
A lot of companies I didn't know fucked with Nintendo are being named as you speak.
Oh well, yeah. Well, like they didn't before, or they only did on the 3DS, and it's because the Switch hardware can actually handle shit now.
Ah.
So everyone's like, so Bethesda, like when right before the Switch launched, they gave like this list of companies that will be like collaborating with them, and it had Bethesda, Ubisoft, Namco, Capcom, Konami, Square Enix, basically every gaming company. It's basically turning into every other console. It's gonna have every kind of game on it now.
Because Nintendo always seemed to be like, you know, everyone else is like got every game except for a few exclusives, and you just choose which one you like, and that's kind of that.
Yeah.
But then Nintendo was kind of the guy in the corner who was working on his own thing, but he doesn't sleep. He's just working, and he doesn't stop, and he's slowly getting ahead of everyone when they're not looking.
Yeah, well, that was the
If you
thing
know what I mean.
that I liked some of the time. Like, when the Wii U first came out, like, right before the PS4 and Xbox One, everyone was like, whoa, Nintendo's ahead of the game! Blah, 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 blah. And then as soon as the PS4 and Xbox One came out, the Wii U was instantly inferior again.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, the two-screen part was cool, but, like, graphics. I think what it was the president, like, so when it was just Nintendo being the big company back in the 80s and 90s, right? Nintendo had every company on them. But back then, games weren't like how they are now. And then N64 happened, and they lost some companies collaborating with them, but they were still up there, and PlayStation was quickly behind them. And then the GameCube came out, and it's like, whoa, a good system again! And they gained back those people. But then the Wii came out, and everyone was like, wow, motion controls, but the graphics are they're actually a little worse. What? Except when it was a Nintendo exclusive title, then it actually looked really good on the Wii. But if it was any third party whatsoever, it looked terrible. Which I found funny. But I really think it's all because of the president being different now. Because I really feel like they were reclusive with Satoru Iwata, but now with the new guy, who I still don't remember his fucking name, he's being really open, and when he put out the Switch, he's like, "This is good hardware. You're gonna want to put your games on here." Blah blah blah. And sure enough, it may not be the best, but it can compete now. Nintendo can compete again.
They stopped being such an Apple about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is really good, because
I've always been like strict Nintendo. Like all of my consoles, but my PS3 basically are Nintendo consoles. I have everything since the N64.
Same, but that's just because I couldn't be fucked affording an Xbox and a fucking live license or whatever.
Yeah, I still want... I was still thinking about getting a PS4, and then in my mind I'm like, it's 2018. It's been 4 years now or something like that? They're gonna put out a new console soon enough, aren't they? I think so. I think they said like 2020 maybe. I don't know. I heard something about a PS5 recently.
I have so many things that I need to buy prior to it that are like way more important.
Yeah, I don't know. There's still a lot of games I want to play, but then at the same time it's like, well, I'm never gonna own a PS4 or Xbox One. Let's just look up the shitty games. But yeah, Nintendo's back in the game. Good job. You're gonna save yourself, kid. Good job. I don't know why I'm saying kid. Nintendo's the oldest company there.
well, they do market to children despite having a massively adult audience.
Hey, they don't market specifically to children. Did you ever play Eternal Darkness: Sandy's Requiem? Did you ever play Eternal Darkness: Sandy's Requiem?
No.
That's my favorite horror game.
Real quick.
It was a horror game made by Nintendo, rated M for mature for GameCube. I mean, I don't think it was exclusively Nintendo, but like...
Kind of reminds me of when Disney made Pirates in the Caribbean.
Reminds me when Disney made The Nightmare Before Christmas. Hey, you, I don't like your girlfriend, no, something about a no, hey, you, something about, yeah, Summer has come to pass, the innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Me under the whips and chains. I don't know the words to any of these songs. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Fuck. Memes. Okay?
I fucking love memes.
Alright, how's this for a meme? Chapter 1, the beginning. Do you want me to just read this and see how far I can go without blowing my brains out?
Just fucking do it, dude.
Yeah, here we go. This is gonna be great. Let's see. What's it rated? Fiction T. Okay, well, to clarify, we were reading a fan fiction by Lorcan the Hedgehog called The Sonic and Friends Origins. The first adventure with Sonic and Friends. Rated Fiction T in English. It's adventure and humor. Characters included are Homer Simpson, Gang and Kodos, Sonic, Dr. Robotnik / Dr. Eggman. There's 17 chapters, 4,038 words. That's one fave and one follow. The last time it was updated was May 21st of 2014, so this is gonna be great, right?
It's gonna be fantastic.
It's gonna be fan fiction test.
Haha.
Chapter 1, the beginning. We see Sonic the Hedgehog chasing Eggman through Green Hill Zone. Hey Eggman, are you going to... oh god, I should read this how it's written. Hey Eggman, are you going to do something or are you waiting to get your butt kicked? Said Sonic while joking around with Eggman, no quotation marks. My main is Eggman. Eggman, Eggman, shout with angerer. You are doing this for fun, right, you blue hairball? Do what, Egghead? Sonic said. Suddenly, a portal show up, and Sonic and Eggman stop what they're doing. They're, as in T-H-E-I-R. And Sonic look at the portal and say, what the heck is that? A portal, Tails said when he is flying to Sonic. But what is it going to do? Knuckles said while Amy, Shadow, and him walked to Sonic and Tails. I don't know when they showed up, but they're here now. Suddenly, Knuckles started to float and fly to the portal and disappear, and then Tails, Shadow, and Amy fly to the portal as well. Sonic tried to run as fast as he can, but slowly he fly to the portal and was gone. End of chapter 1.
Amazing.
Oh, God, these chapters aren't very long. Oh my God! There's more than just Simpsons. Oh my God. This is great. Chapter 2, Hedgehog meets Sponge.
Oh.
Sonic wakes up after the portal took him and notices a yellow sponge was lying on the ground. Sonic runs, as in run is possessive for some reason. Sonic runs to see if he is okay. Hey, are you okay? Asked Sonic. Yeah, I am okay. I think I said the yellow sponge. Who are you? Sonic asked. My name is SpongeBob SquarePants, said the yellow sponge. I am Sonic the Hedgehog. I should do voices, because this would be funny. Sonic, huh? Okay, nope, we're not doing a SpongeBob voice, because I can't do it. Sonic, huh? Okay, where are we? There's no punctuation there. I don't know how Sonic looked at SpongeBob and asked, are you a sea creature? Yes, I am, but how I... Oh, God. Yes, I am, but how I am able to breathe in air? I don't know. Sonic started to notice a red plumber run away for a yellow-skinned man. What? Hey, Sponge, did you saw that? Yeah, want to find out what is going on? Asked SpongeBob. Yes, doing these things possessive is what I do, and I am super fast. Are you fast? Not really, but how fast are you? This fast. Sonic disappear in 1 second and come back. Wow! SpongeBob said with shock. That was fast. We will let go and find out what's happening. End of chapter 2. Chapter 3. Yellow skinned person love donuts. No. After following the yellow skinned man and the red plumber in a house, Sonic remembered the red plumber before. Mario asked Sonic. Sonic, how are you? Asked Mario. Fine, but who is that man? I don't know. Give me back my donut, plumber, yelled the yellow man, in all capital letters. Here, god darn it, take your donut, weirdo, said Mario. Okay, so it's rated T for teen. Yeah, I'm sure a 10-year-old wrote this saying that he said god darn. That's some language right there.
That is some language.
Thanks, eat donut so fast.
I mean, it's not like Mario swears very often. It's kind of canon, to be honest.
Right? Hey Sonic, who is your friend? Asked Mario when he looked at SpongeBob. His name is SpongeBob SquarePants, and he is a sea creature. I want to point out there's no punctuation. I should read this like there's no punctuation. He looked like a cheesecake. Can I eat you? Asked the yellow man. Hey, stay away from your freaks. Whoa. Hey, stay away from your freaks, said SpongeBob. Hey man, what your name? Asked Sonic. My name is Homer Simpson. He looked at Sonic and asked, are you a cat or a mouse? I am a hedgehog. Oh, really? Okay. Homer heard someone say excellent. Sonic heard Eggman Robot... Sonic heard Eggman Robot Metal Sonic flying. Hey guys, follow me. Homer asked why. Just follow me now. End of chapter 3. Oh. It's like I'm curious, but at the same time, I kind of don't want... Oh, no. Oh. Just chapter 4's title got me concerned is all.
Yeah.
Love is up in the air.
Love is up in the air. Love is up in the air.
Okay, hold on. All right, you know what? I want to see how long this is, because if these chapters are only getting longer by a hair, and I feel like I could finish this all in one sitting if I just try. But at the same time,
You should make a cover of Love is in the Air, but you say Love is up in the air, and like cram it into the amount of like
the syllables.
Space. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll that's gonna be my first cover on YouTube, guys.
Just,
Love is up in the air.
Da, 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 da. Love is up in the air.
So why are we running? SpongeBob asks Sonic. I think a metal foe from my world, Mobius. Mobius, what that? Asked Homer. It a place with plants and cute animals, Possessive. My favorite place is a place called Green Hill Zone. Sonic get a flashback about the first battle with Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, with Tails. I saved Mobius for a man called Dr. Robotnik. You save it for Dr. Robotnik, do you? Not from
That's right.
him. For him. Sonic, help! Later called Eggman, who of course what to take over the world by getting the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They are super powerful when all 7 are collected. Years later, there is more foes, Possessive. I meet like Metal Sonic, Chaos, Black Doom, There's no commas. I don't know who is who. Metal Sonic, Chaos, Black Doom, Mephiles, the Dark, and Deadly Six. Well, I got a few villains in my world, Bikini Bottom, like Blankton, Flying Dutchman, and Doodle Bob. In Springfield, I got Mr. Burns, Kang, and Kodo Snake, and Fat Tony. In the Mushroom Kingdom, I got Bowser, Wario, Waluigi, the Koopa Kids, and that Toad. Toad? Is he evil? No, just he is annoying. Help me! Sonic and the gang notices a woman was being attacked by Metal Sonic, and Sonic does the spin attack at Metal Sonic and save the woman. Metal Sonic look at Sonic and says, "Ha ha ha, Sonic, you will die from Dr. Eggman new plan."
Dr. Eggman, new plan.
Metal Sonic launch at Sonic, making Sonic fall to the... Do you not know what pronouns are? I just noticed this. I don't think he knows what pronouns are. Or she. I'm not gonna judge. Metal Sonic launch at Sonic, making Sonic falling to the ground, and Metal Sonic took the DNA from Sonic and launched at SpongeBob and Homer and did the same thing and then fly away.
Okay, to be fair, I think this would actually just be more convoluted if it was just he.
I know, but like, launch at Sonic, making Sonic falling. That should be at Sonic, making him fall. Like, you know, just a pronoun every once in a while, not like. Are you guys okay? Asked Sonic. Yeah, SpongeBob and Homer said. Sonic then looked at the woman he rescued, and he fall in love. She got blonde hair, and her skin is blue, and got a hat. No, I just looked at the name.
I already know who it is. I don't say it on name.
What's your guess?
It's fucking little Smurfette or whatever.
Who are you, Sonic? My name is Smurfette. Yeah. Oh man, end of chapter 4. Man, so the love interest is Smurfette.
It's the fucking chapter ends are so weird. They're like a cliffhanger, except it's like
You don't
not that
care.
it's hanging off like a moment where you want to know what happens next. It's like it's in the middle of a sentence.
Right? And like sometimes that's okay to do it depending on what's going on, but like not this. Especially when you don't know what the quotation marks key is on your keyboard. Alright, you wanna know what chapter 7 is called?
What is chapter 7 called?
The platypus with a hat with a kid with a triangle head and F-shaped head. Oh, man. Mephil is charged at Sonic and tried to punch Sonic, but Sonic hops over him. Bart tells Sonic, "I will be back." Why? Sonic said while fighting Mephiles. Just wait, okay? Wait, I getting my ass kicked by an evil hedgehog. You think I can just wait for you are back? I know you do not like it, but please, it is worth it. It will help us, okay? Fine, just hurry up, okay? Okay. Bart run away and changed into Bartman and come back. Hey Bart, what with the mask? I am Bartman, Bart said with dramatic look. So Mephiles said he punched Bart. Bart, yelled Marge while she runs to Bart. Mephiles laughs and then says, You're
Mum gay.
That shouldn't have made me laugh, what the fuck? You're all cannot stop us now, time to die. Mephiles is about to kill them until Sonic notices Mephiles is getting beaten up by a small animal. Mephiles teleport away, and then the animal walks to the heroes, and Sonic look at him and says, "Are you a platypus?" asks Sonic. The platypus says nothing. "Hey there, are you Perry?" The gang look up and notice a triangle head boy and F-shaped boy. "Who are you two?" asks Sonic. "My name is Phineas, and this is my stepbrother for..." I want to read this just for the fact that I see almost every sentence, like, starting off, has the same word. Chapter 9, The Clones and Man with Red Hair. "Oh God," Homer screamed, "I am ugly." Sonic look at evil Homer and then look at evil SpongeBob and evil Sonic and notices the different between them. Evil Homer has dark yellow skin and is also a little bit smart. Evil SpongeBob has black pants, gray tie, and eyes. Evil Sonic has black shoes and red eyes. Hey, it's Sonic.exe. Just make him say "I am God" now, and then you've brought it full circle. "Well, these clones will help us to rule all worlds," Mr. Burns said. Evil Homer looked at the villains and laughs at them and says, "We are not you slaves. We will take the world ourselves and we create our army." Evil Homer and the other clones stole Eggman Eggmobile and flies possessive away. "Aw crap," Dr. Doofenshmirtz yelled and looked at Eggman and said, "I told you that will happen. No matter, we will take over the world without them." Plankton used his teleport to send them back to their HQ. Smurfette looked at Sonic and she asked him, "Are you okay?" Sonic did not answer, the same with SpongeBob and Homer. Mario looked behind him and see a man with red hair and says, "Hey guys, who is that over there?" The guys looked behind them and the Simpsons family screamed out, "Ah, Sideshow Bob."
Sideshow Bob?
Yeah, remember
What does that
Sideshow Bob? He's a
No.
Simpsons character.
Oh.
He's the guy who keeps trying to kill Bart.
Oh.
And the only time he successfully did it was in a Treehouse of Horror episode or whatever. So it's not canon. Alright, we're just gonna skip to the last chapter. Chapter 17, The New Faces. Sonic and friends goes to the Simpsons house and sees Marge and the kids worrying about Homer. Bart look behind him and sees Sonic and the rest. "Sonic, are you okay?" "Oh, Sonic, you are okay." Marge and Lisa look behind them and Marge said, "Oh God, thank goodness that you are okay, Sonic." "Yeah, I think I'm okay." "Well, is Homer okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine." The gang look up and see Homer okay and happy. Marge and the kids runs to Homer and hugs him with joy. "Thank God you are okay, Homer. I'm glad you all are okay." This is really hard to read. Homer looked up and saw Sonic and the rest. "Sonic, are you okay?" "Yeah, fine and well." Suddenly a knock on the door was heard and Sonic opens it and see an orange hedgehog. "Oh, hello there," said the orange hedgehog. "Are you a hero?" ... "Yes." "Are you Sonic the Hedgehog?" "Yes?" ... "Oh, good." The orange hedgehog punched Sonic in the face and makes an evil laugh. "Hey," Homer yelled, "who are you and why did you do that?" "I take that you are Homer Simpson." "Yes." The orange hedgehog punched Homer in the stomach. "And I take you are SpongeBob, Yoshi, and Smurfette." "Yes, and why did you hurt our friends here?" SpongeBob said. "Because I am a villain, that why. And once I see villain, I beat up villain." "What? Who said that?" "You don't know me, Evil Kenny?" "What?" Evil Kenny looked behind him and sees a blue hedgehog with brown eyes, black leather jacket, gray shirt, blue pants, and light green shoes. A yellow hedgehog with blue eyes and shoes, and a red female fox. "Ah, Sonic, Kelly, Kenny, and Fiona the fox, you always seem to show up every time I go somewhere. Well, we are heroes, so yeah. Well, Evil Homer has to meet you all next time. See you losers later." Evil Kenny teleports to Evil Homer. This is the first time I'm seeing commas used. I'm proud. Sonic and Homer get up and see the new heroes. "Wait, ... Sonic the Hedgehog, is that you?" "Fiona the Fox, ... "Wait, so you two meet before?" "Yeah." "Fiona? Where's Scrooge?" He is not here. I am a hero now thanks to my friends. Sonic Kelly. and Kenny the Hedgehog, and they are SpongeBob, Homer, Smurfette, and Yoshi, right? Sonic Kelly said, yes, they are. End of story.
I don't know what that means. But okay.
I think we gotta give as much props as we can to our writer here, Lokrin the Hedgehog,
Yep.
for such amazing story, easy to follow, perfect grammar, perfect punctuation. Quotation marks, who needs them? I'm fine with that writing decision.
Yeah. It was definitely good.
Right?
Do you want to talk about the guy in UK who's going to jail for teaching his dog how to raise its paw? Or his
What?
girlfriend's dog.
What?
Yeah, you probably haven't heard about
No, I have
this.
not. You should talk
Even
about
though
it.
I
I
think
don't care about
everyone
politics. You
should.
can talk about whatever you want on this. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm not super interested in politics.
You've
to begin
intrigued
with.
me, though, so...
We can... I mean, for example, we could talk about politics probably to the point where we suddenly have a slight reason to dislike each other.
Hell yeah.
That's the power of politics.
I mean, I
It
think
just
that's why
ruins
some of my
everything.
friends
It's
don't hang out
fantastic.
with me, because I've expressed that I don't like anything.
Well, I base, like, these kind of things off, not subjectively,
I'm gonna cut out my political...
in relation to, the previous one. If they can be better than the previous one, I'm impressed, because, yeah, that's basically how bad it is.
Right?
Alright, yeah, so, there is, I'm just gonna read out John Tron's response. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that first, that's stupid. But, yeah, so basically, there's this guy with a fantastic username, Count Dankula.
Dude, I'm gonna follow that.
But basically, he taught his girlfriend's dog how to raise its paw when he said Sieg Heil, except for the fact that actually it already knew how to raise its paw in response to most things when you look at it as if you expect it to do something. Because it's a trained pug. So basically, he put a video of that on the internet. And he also said, "Do you want to cast the Jews?" And the dog got really excited
No.
every time. Except it's basically the thing, if you speak to... Like, if you speak to a dog in a high-pitched voice, just because of the way that
Who's
that's
a good
what people
boy?
do every time... Yeah. I mean, I had a friend who came to my house once, and he pointed that out when we were near my dog. He was like... He went up to my dog and he's like, "Do you want to kill yourself? Do you want to die?" They don't know what you're saying. They understand your tone, not your words. Anyway, the point is, he's had like a fucking he's been being investigated for like a year, and he's going to jail, and that's a legal precedent in the UK that it can be considered hate speech to make your dog do a Nazi thing as a meme. Something Chris Raygun pointed out, which I think is a very good point, is the entire reason why it was funny. The point of the joke of making a dog do that is to make something that seems incredibly innocent and blameless do something considered vile. So by default, if you find the joke funny, you don't like or believe in what the Nazis did and see it as fucking horrible, because otherwise you wouldn't feel the contradiction that creates humor in the dog doing something vile. And it's just amazing. So there is a man in a first world Western country who is going to jail for making a joke.
For making a meme.
I made a tweet, a very pretty scary point that I made in it. Hang on, let me find it.
Oh boy. I'm excited.
God, I have to do a little scrolling.
Come
Okay.
on.
I just said, it just says, "I'm going to leave these here So let me read out the first article. Muslim claims he didn't know rape was illegal. Spared prison by UK court. And then compare it to the man going to jail for raising a fucking dog's paw in response to a joke
Oh my God.
that is pointing out how fucked up Nazi behavior was.
You said something in German that relates to Nazis? You're going to jail. Oh, you didn't know rape was illegal? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine because it's part of your because the argument is that the Muslim guy was raised in a country where he was never taught to respect women.
What's a
Okay,
wham?
but you fucked a 13-year-old and they didn't want it,
Oh no.
and you're 18
Yes.
and you look like you eat people.
Yes.
Okay, that one's a bit subject. Yeah, that was a joke.
Oh, that's great.
But yeah, so I don't know. We're a Western first world country, but we're not so involved.
Yeah, you're just
That
kind of you're
all
like
the
Canada. You're
problems
kind
are
of just there.
Yeah, except we're not known for being pussies, and it isn't too
Oh well,
cold
yeah,
to breathe.
you're known for being the opposite of pussies, honestly.
I know.
Steve Irwin.
I do love this country, but my problem is that I want to be an entertainer, and the entertainment industry is in America. That is where it is.
Basically.
You can't deny that. That's the truth.
Like,
the fucking entertainment capital of the world is in America. America is entertainment.
yeah, like you look at all of the music
Which is
that I
why
listen
I'll
to.
probably try to move there one day. Mostly because of my friends, but also because of that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I have to wonder, like, how much am I prepared to leave behind? And by that I mean like, like, it depends how much contact I still have with my friends after school. After like school is over for me,
Right.
because you never know, they may go get their own lives, and I'll be lonely. In which case, I'm gonna grind YouTube. I'm gonna get become part of a business that does merch and try to get a work visa, and then we can have a fucking YouTuber house, and I can accomplish literally everything I've ever dreamed of.
Yeah.
And if that happened, holy shit.
Like, I'm pretty sure most of my friends have like planned out what they're doing after high school. So I'm like gonna be left in the dust once we all graduate, basically. So
Yeah.
I don't know what
Honestly,
I'm gonna do.
I will tell you one thing, Kinslate. When you know where you want to go, there is one problem with it, and that's that when you're doing something that doesn't help you get there, it can be frustrating. For example, I am in high school. Most of my classes I know aren't going to help me get where I want to be.
Right.
But I still have to go through them because at the end of the day, it's really important that I have the completion of school.
At the end of the day, it's really important to know that x equals 7.
So, Kinsley, I think that I thought you were older than you are.
How old did you think I was?
The school system, I thought you were like definitely older than. Hang on, wait. So, I don't know. I guess I kind of thought you were like 17 a while ago, and that you'd be like almost 18, like 18 now, some shit.
Well, you're like right.
I'm right.
Yeah, because
So,
tomorrow's
I don't
I'd be turning
'cause
17
The
and a half.
American school system's real different, and also.
Oh, I
like,
know.
You're 8th grade. What do you mean you're in 8th grade?
I'm not in 8th grade.
What do you What did you say before? What?
I said
what
I'm a
grade are you in?
junior, which is 11th grade.
Oh, how's that junior?
A junior in high school is an 11th grader. Like, there's freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. And then there's junior high, also known as middle school, which is 7th and 8th grade for this specific town. Then intermediate is 5th and 6th, and then elementary is K through 4.
Okay.
But most American school systems, it's K through 5 is an elementary school, 6th through 8th is a middle school, and freshman to senior is high school. And then college is $21,000. Do you think I understand anything? No, I'm just a teenager in Indiana. Notably, probably one of the top 5 worst states in America. Michigan's
Nice.
up there too. I'd say Texas is probably there too, just considering that everyone I know in Texas says it fucking sucks.
It doesn't sound like a place I'd like to be.
No, because it's just really hot, and then when it's not hot, it's hurricane.
When it's not hot, it's hurricane, and when it's not hurricane, it's fucking your sister. Lovely count.
Excuse me, that's Alabama. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Alabama's where that's funny. I don't even know what the best state would be, because everywhere sucks to me. I guess maybe New York, I don't know. People in the comments, tell me what you think the best state in the wonderful nation of America is. Is it Canada?
Yeah, please argue about shit.
South America? Is it Panama? What about Nova Scotia? Wait, that's Canada. I'm really good at geography, I swear. I don't know why I messed that up. Seriously, I'm like insanely good at geography that my friends were scared of me and would always copy off of my worksheets.
Nice.
Because I'm like, yep, there's where that is, there's where that is. That little... Someone didn't know what Italy looked like, and I wanted to slap them.
They didn't know what Italy looks like.
And I'm like, it's the boot right there at the bottom of Europe. What are you talking about? And they'd just be like, what? I thought that was Greece. And I'm like, Greece is the one that looks like it's in pieces right next to it.
Greece kind of is in pieces.
Yeah, because it's just a bunch of islands with one mainland thing.
One mainland thing.
Listen, I said I was good at geography, not that I knew terms.
Right.
Also, someone didn't know what China was either, and I'm like, ah.
I'm sorry. Wait, where China was?
They didn't. Yeah, they thought that Mongolia was China for a second. And I'm like, no, go.
Fuck does it know where China is?
And then I said, no, go south of that. And then they went to Thailand, and I'm like, oh my god.
It's the big, vaguely rounded, fucking massive thing of land.
Yeah.
It's like the only place I do know where it is.
And then they also didn't know where Korea was either. And I'm like, it's fucking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of these people don't really know where anything is because
Korea and China are the only fucking places I know where are.
like Korea, China, and Japan, like people don't know where those are, and I'm like, and you like anime and K-pop.
Those are like the three of that one fucking just diagonal coast.
It's like that. And it's the.
Of autism.
It's like those three places are like half of Asia, excluding Russia.
In the topics list, it says Gzoom, a big boy channel now. Wow. I know we sort of went over this, but do you actually want me to talk a bit more about it? Because it has been pretty dope.
I mean, you're what 400 some subscribers now?
Yeah, I'm 400 subs.
Yeah, you can talk more about that because I don't get to watch you very often, and I feel like I should watch my friends' channels more often.
I mean, I upload.
You upload
enough
consistently.
I can understand if someone doesn't watch all of them.
Yeah, like I'll probably just watch a couple of your
like,
VR
you can
chats.
watch
Stuff.
every single video.
Like I used to be like super religious with channels, like Game Grumps and Markiplier and all them when I first started watching them because I was like, wow, and then now I'm like, do I really want to see them do this? Nah. Mm-hmm. So I just watch what I want, and then and then I'll watch like a compilation video that they put out like later or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, so that video was funny. Well, at least I got the best moment from that, so I don't have to watch it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like what's up, boy? We're talking about your big boy channel now. Wow.
Well, first of all, my penis is huge.
Well, That I thought that was just like common knowledge, honestly.
Yeah. No, but
Oh, it's not.
so, well, everyone's gonna have to find out. My 400 sub video is an interesting example of a problem that I always have when I'm making a video like that.
Yeah.
If when I'm making a video, it doesn't feel like I'm totally in the zone. If it feels kind of clunky when I'm making it, and if I don't feel like I'm totally in the zone when I'm making it, I just automatically assume I did a bad job with the comedy. But everyone's been telling me it's fucking hilarious. Like, for example, every question I was wearing a new absurd piece of outfit. Like, in one, I'm wearing these goggles that I have that say fuck on them. In the other one, I'm wearing, and I mean steampunk goggles. And, I mean, when I'm wearing my VR headset, I can't actually see the Uganda football jersey that is not a reference to the Knuckles meme. My dad just went to Uganda. There was a Uganda meme between
I
me
remember
and Halls
that.
way before. Yeah, my dad went to Uganda. That was great.
We talked about that in an old Shameless episode.
Yep.
Why not Kenya? I think was one of the things I said. Can you run faster than them? All right.
Nah, dude. But yeah, the point is, a lot of people found it funny. I think the reason why I was worried about it is because in this one, I changed clothes every question, and I tried to act moe for fucking Kinslate, not Kinslate.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Should I watch this video now? Like
stuff you didn't know. No. For Nico.
For
It was for Nico. And I also twerked for Nico. Yeah, and I also dressed up as Clive Palmer.
As who?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And then basically later on, people are telling me it's really funny, and I think the reason I didn't think it was going to be too funny is because I'm comparing it to my previous ones. For example, my friend said, do an iDubbbz meme. So in response to that, I took a bike and a tripod and a bag and a bunch of water and a bunch of clothing and a fucking trench coat, and I climbed in a fucking drain that goes underneath a fucking freeway.
I think that's still my favorite video, but then again, I haven't watched too many videos since then.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
That's why, I don't know, a lot of people tell me it was funny, and that was a relief, because I didn't feel like it was.
It was fucking hilarious. Especially when you shot yourself and it was funny, because the syncing was off and it was just funny.
I love those.
Haha. Yeah. And I'm like,
yeah, boy.
I'm gonna fucking use that clip again in a video.
So, yeah, I've been playing VR chat pretty much every day after school. I hop on. My friend Zero Skill is always on, and we just do weird shit in this like alternate universe, and it's fucking dope. And yeah, so Zero Skill, I've been hanging with them so much. Everyone should check out Zero Skill's channel because, well, it's got me on it, dude. No, just kidding.
I was about to say, send me a link so I can put
awesome VR chat videos almost every day because he's got too much anime on his fucking hard drives and he needs to make space, so he just has to edit all the time.
Oof.
He also needs his channel to blow up because he stopped working because his business dissolved.
Well, I mean,
and then
who needs a business?
Well, not him. It was the company he was working for. It wasn't actually his. But the point is, if he could get his YouTube channel to work, then he could just not go back to work because he's actually got a surplus of money right now.
Of course.
But yeah, so I'm finally on my way to a video where he's in mine, because the thing is, I don't upload daily. That's insane. I have to go to school every day. There's no way I could upload daily.
Unless you have like a team of people, then you can't really do it daily.
Yeah. Well, Zero fucking does it daily, but that's because he
He has the time.
nothing else to do. Yeah. Um. So basically, yeah, I upload weekly because I just realized that was the thing I have the stamina to never run out on. I'll always be able to make a video that is somewhat decent in a week. And if I suddenly make 2 videos in that week, then I can schedule it way ahead. I mean, I know me and Hals in the past, we'd been at a point where we were like, dude, I'm 3 videos ahead right now. Those are the days, dude.
XD, hell yeah.
But no, I'm pretty ahead right now because my latest video is 1 day old, and
I noticed.
I just finished rendering the next one.
God, I wish I had shit that I could upload, but I really don't.
I'm so glad for VR chat because not only is it content that makes me views, but I actually enjoy making it.
Right? That's why I want to like maybe put out like
CS:GO. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, and that's
oh shit.
And that's why I like want to maybe put out a music cover or something, see how that goes, because that's something I enjoy doing. I like music is like one of my passions, like my number one, and under that is writing. So those kind of go hand in hand. But then also under that is voice acting. So it's like I want to try and get into stuff like that, which is why I have a scripted podcast, and now I'll have this again. And I think I've enjoyed this format more than my scripted like story oriented podcasts, because it's just natural. Just talk about whatever, no script needed. Just talk about whatever comes out of your fucking face hole.
I love these because once you learn how to do them smoothly, you can theoretically just not have to worry much.
Yeah, like literally compare this to the first Kinslated I uploaded with Killer, McDonald's, and Bitter. God, that was such a shit show. I guess one thing I want to say real quick, because we've actually been doing this a lot longer than I thought we would have, so I want to wrap it up soon. But one thing I am going to be doing is I'm going to be going to Europe in June.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, from June 5th to like June 13th or something like that. I don't know. It's like 10 days. A little less than that, like 8 days. So yeah, like 13 days or something like that. No. Why did I say 13th? I meant 5th to the 13th. There we go. Said it right that time. Got it. But I'm taking let's see. It's for my school's orchestra. But like literally the orchestra director's like, "We're just going to rehearse for like an hour and then do the performance and then I want you to spend the rest of the 14 hours you have sightseeing." And I'm like, "Okay. I'm down with that." We're visiting crap. I know Florence and Rome are 2 of the cities we're going to in Italy. I don't know about the 3rd city. I know there's a 3rd city. And then we're taking a bus to somewhere in Austria, and we're going to be like 2 cities in there. And then we're going to go to Germany and depart from there. So, if any of y'all live in any of those areas, I will probably put on the screen what specific cities, if I can remember to do that and look that up. Then come and see me be a shithead and make fun of European cultures. I know one of the things I said was that I was going to pretend I was pushing the Leaning Tower of Pisa over and have my friend take a picture of that. I only have like one friend, like 2 friends going on this trip as well. So
Right.
I'm just going to be stuck to them like glue, because if I don't, then, oh boy, am I going to fucking wander into the Colosseum and get my head chopped off by an airborne rusted spear from someone who's being a dingus. I don't know how these places work.
Right.
Is it clear that I don't understand Rome?
Yes.
You know, they say when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Well, I'm gonna fucking go sit up there and pretend I'm a Julius Caesar and get stabbed 37 times in the stomach.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
I know. But yeah, I'm going to Europe in June. That's gonna be something. when I was first told about it, I was like, oh man, Europe, another place in the fucking world to hate. Cool. But the closer it
Yeah.
gets to June, the more I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna go to another fucking continent.
I have never left this half of this country.
Same. I've never gone farther than like Wisconsin or Arkansas, whichever one is further west
Which
in
is
my country.
odd because my mum traveled all the time and my grandfather traveled a shit ton also.
Yeah.
But apart from the fact that there are things that I want to actually do in America, I don't have any, like,
Inherently based off the fact that the place is that place, desire to go see what it is like there on like anywhere.
You should move to Indiana.
Well, we'll see where I can cultivate the most people into YouTube fucking monopoly.
Honestly, most of my online friends, they're either in the UK, in Australia, in Canada, or in California.
Yeah.
So
I'm probably gonna go to California, to be honest.
no, that they don't.
I'm also gonna go to LA, but if I were trying to stay somewhere, it would probably be California.
They don't have good water.
They have great water here, but like, I don't care.
I think you
about
should
it.
go a little further
See,
east.
this place is like the best place ever for someone who wants to enjoy life, but I want to enjoy. Well, this place literally gets the most livable city in the world award, and trust me when I say that I understand why. But this place is also, while being super nice, it's not entertaining. It's kind of boring here.
Makes sense.
It's kind of resident sleeper. That's why I have the temptation to
fuck off to the big country where I'm probably gonna get shot walking down the street at midnight because I'm used to being able to do that without having any issues.
You're right. Well, on that note, yeah, it's an hour and 46 minutes of recording. I think that's good enough for a first episode.
This has been the train wreck that will hopefully become somewhat uniform to the point of being worth watching, known as Kinslated. We're back in the game, even though I say we. I've never been in the Kinslate.
You were in episode 3, I swear.
Yep.
'Cause this is episode 4.
I don't even really get that meme, but you
should.
see y'all nibbers later.
Goodbye, y'all. Thoughts?